No, I don't wanna.
Hi, today we're going to look at how to use the calendar in our Gmail account. First, start your email, and in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see a link that says Calendar. Click on it, and it will launch your calendar function. In the left-hand side, you'll see the monthly calendar with today's date highlighted. You'll see a section called My Calendars, in which by default you'll see a calendar that is your email address and any other calendars that you have already created. For me, I've created the Aquatic Lab, the Desert Lab, the Forest Lab, one for me, for you to schedule me, and the 6-day schedule. Next, you'll see a section called Others Calendars. This is where you will most likely see whichever calendars I have shared with you. The Aquatic, the Desert, the Forest, and everybody should see Schedule Mr. Turner. That is, everyone who works for PineRichland.org. You can also see that calendars people have shared with me are there, as well as some other calendars you can go out and get, like the Pittsburgh Steelers calendar, for instance. So, in order to use your calendars, it's very simple. If you click on one of these calendars, this will toggle on and off whether or not I can see that calendar. So, for instance, if I want to see my schedule or not see it, I can click it. If I click once, it's on, and mine is on by default. And if I click it again, I can make it disappear so I can more easily see, for instance, this calendar, which is the Use of Facilities calendar. If I'd prefer not to see Use of Facilities, I click on it and it disappears, and now I see only the calendars I have selected. So this section only toggles what you can see on or off. To actually add an event to someone's calendar, you don't do anything on this side. To add an event, you simply find the day you wish to add the event and the time. So let's say, for instance, I am going to add an event on Friday to the Desert calendar. First, I click at the time. I'm picking 12:30 in this case. I put what I'm going to put in here. Let's see, Desert Party. By default, right now, this would go onto my personal calendar, which I don't have shared with anybody. But what I want to do is put that on the Desert calendar. So I have to choose this drop-down menu and which calendar I want this to appear on. If I choose Desert calendar, then everybody who is shared with the Desert calendar will see my event. I can put that there and now say click Create Event, and you can see that it came into the Desert calendar. If I have accidentally dropped this onto the wrong calendar, for instance, oh wait, I didn't mean Desert, I meant to put that in Schedule Mr. Turner, you click on the event and it brings up this editing page. And you'll see I can change the name, the dates, the times. Let's say I want this only to be a half hour. And you can put any little description you like, but you can also see which calendar is this going to be on. Let's say, oh no, that was supposed to be Schedule Mr. Turner. Once I click Save, you'll see that now the time changed to a half-hour time slot and the color changed to put it on my calendar. The reason these are different colors is that I have set them to be different colors. You can control your calendars to make them whatever color you like. I've just made mine so I can tell easily the Desert is yellow, the Aquatic's blue, and the Forest is green. You do that by clicking this little button and picking a color. So if I, for instance, wanted to change the Forest to pink, I could, but that would be confusing to me, so I'm going to put it back to green. And let's make one that's easier to see. If I changed my calendar to blue, my things would change to blue. But I'm going to leave them where they are so that I don't confuse myself. So to recap, simply to add an event, you click on the date and time, put a description, and you pick a calendar. Once that is done, you may click Create Event, and your event should be able to be seen by anybody who's able to use this calendar. I hope that was helpful. Picking the right calendar seems to be the biggest stumbling block we have to using these calendars. I hope that you will be able to use them now without any problems. Good luck, and I'll see you soon.